back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be working on ordinary indices problem. You know, there are questions that have been posted to our page and need urgent attention. You know, it should be in secondary school anyway. And you know, I have some problems to work on. Mind you, share this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed before. You know, and really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I think we are growing. Let me use the word. We are growing. Thank you for supporting our dream. Okay, now I have to evaluate 8 raised to power 1 all over 3 multiplied by 5 raised into bracket of 2 all over 3 divides 10 raised to power 2 all over 3. Now, I want to work on this particular problem. It's a very simple problem that anybody can ask you. You know that solution to this problem. Mind you, I can say that 2 raised to power 3 to give me 8 and bracket of what? 1 all over 3 multiplied by 5 raised to power 2 all over 3 divides 10 can be written as 2 times 5 bracket of what? 2 all over what? 3. Now, this we cancel this by implication, and it will be left with 2 raised to power 1 and multiplied by 5 raised to power 2 all over 3 divides. Now, here will be 2 raised to power 2 all over 3 and 5 raised to power what? 2 all over 3. Take note of this by implication. I can say multiply. Now, for me to move on, I can say that 2 raised to power what? 1 multiplied by what? 5 raised to power 2 all over 3 divides 2 raised to power 2 all over 3 multiplied by 5 raised to power what? 2 all over 3. Now, they are of the same base. They are of the same base. 2 raised to power 1 minus 2 all over 3 and 5 raised to power 2 all over 3 minus 2 all over 3. Now, here will be what? That will be what? 2 raised to power what? 3 minus 2. That will be 3 minus 2 all over what? 3 and 5 raised to power is 0. Now, by so doing this, it will be what? 5 raised to power, 2 raised to power 1 all over 3 and 5 raised to power is 0. And any number raised to power 0 is 1, you should know, except 0 himself. Now, it will be of what? 2 multiplied by 1, which is bracket of 1. You can leave it like this, and here how you want to do it. You can also leave it like, or the answer can be what? 2 raised to power what? 1 all over 3. Anyhow you want to do, leave it, you know, you are good to go. Now, I have another question here, which is I am asked to do something like this. I have 3 and 64 and r raised to power minus 6 bracket of 1 all over 2. Now, this is a very good example. I want to evaluate also. How do I evaluate this question? The first thing I need to do is that I can write this as well as I know that 4 raised to power 3 is 64. 60 times 4 is 64. I can say that what? 4 raised to power 3 r raised to power minus 6 bracket of 1 all over 2 and my 3 roots still remain. Since there is bracket, there won't be any problem. I've told you in the previous video. Now, I can now say that what? I can say that 4 raised to power 3, r raised to power minus 6, and it will be equals to 1 all over 2, 1 all over 3. Take note of this. Now, which is going to be 1 over 6. Now, 4 raised to power 3, r raised to power minus, and it will be what? 1 all over 6. Now, I can answer 4 raised to power 3 bracket of 1 all over 6 r raised to power minus 6 bracket of 1 over 6. This will cancel this. Year 1, year 2. And we are told that r 4 raised to power what? 1 over 2, r raised to power minus 1. Root of 2, which is going to be what? It will be 2 raised to power 2 bracket of what? 1 over 2. This will cancel, and r raised to power minus 1. It means I'll be having 2 multiplied 2 of, which is going to be 2 multiplied by 1 all over r. My answer becomes 2 all over r. 2 all over r. That is all. That is all about that. Okay, I have this question also here. Can I solve them? Okay, I still have space. Now, look at this question. I was told to solve this question here. You have to evaluate 9 raised to power 1 all over 2, 27 raised to power 2 all over 3, divides 64 raised to power 2 all over 3. Now, I just have this question here. 9 raised to power 1 over 2, 27 raised to power. Now, I can write this question this way. I can say that 3 raised to power 2, bracket of 1 all over 2, and multiply 3 raised to power 3, bracket of 2 all over 3, divides, I can say that 4 raised to power 3, bracket of 1 all over 1. I mean 2 all over 1, 3. Can you see? I know that 4 raised to power 3 is 64. I know that. This will cancel this. This will cancel this. This will cancel this. Left to be 3 raised to power 1 and multiplied by 3 raised to power 2 and divided by what? 4 raised to power 2. Now, I know that they have the same base, 3 raised to power 3 plus 1, which is, this is going to be the same base, and all over what? 4 raised to power what? 2, which it will be 3 raised to power what? 3 divides 4 raised to power 2. Now, my final answer will now be 27 divided by what? 16. That is my answer. That is my answer. Okay, before I end this section, okay, I still have 2 more questions to go. Permit me to rub this off. Okay, please take note of this. It's very important because of each step. And likewise, this, and this, and this, and final answer will now remain this. Okay, now, please take note of this. Sorry for not putting that earlier. Okay, now, look at this very well. It's a very nice question that you can ask to solve it. Evaluate this, and how do I solve it is very simple and very, very simple to be sincere. Now, solution. I know that 343 will give me 7 raised to power 3 and bracket of 1 over 3. That's the first step. I know that 14 will divide 100, the raised to power minus 1. I know that multiplied by 5 raised to power 2 will give me minus, which will be 25. By implication, this will cancel this, this will cancel this. Now, when I have inverse, I have 7 raised to power 1 multiplied by 1 divides 14 all over 100 multiplied by 5 raised to power minus 1. Take note of this very well. Now, when it comes to inverse, 1 all over A all over what? B. 1 divides A all over B. 1 multiplied by B all over A. Take note of that. I think you can see that inverse of this question will be 7 multiplied by 100 divided by 14. That is what I just did here. Now, which is going to be what? Multiplied by 1 all over what? 5. Year 1, year 2. Year 1, year what? 20. 20 year 1, I mean 2 year 1, 2 years what? is 10. My answer remains as 10. That is my answer. Okay, before I end this video, this section, I have one funny question there that involves decimal. Permit me to write it out. Now, look at this question. I'm asked to evaluate 0.8 raised to power minus 2, raised to power 2 multiplied by 0.05 raised to power 2 and 0.32 nothing power nothing. Solution to this problem. Now, I can turn this, all of them, to fraction. That is the first thing I will do by saying 8 divided by 10, bracketing 2, and multiply 5 divided by 100, bracketing 2, and there's nothing wrong by saying divided by, because of those 32 divided by what? 100, or anything. Now, for me to move on with this, I know that 2 here is 5, 2 here is what? 4. Now, I can say that 4 raised to power all over what? 5, bracketing 2, multiplied by, I know 5 here is what? 1, 5 here is 20, which is going to be 1 all over 20, bracketing 2, divides, I can also say that 2, 50, 8, 25. I know 4 here is what? 4 here is what? 8. 4 here is 25. I can say that 8 all over 25. Yes, I've not done something wrong. Now, I can say that, you can see that there is a power of 2 here, mind you. Now, here will be what? 4 raised to power 2, 5 raised to power 2, multiplied by 1 all over what? 20 raised to power 2. Divides, now, 8 all over what? 25. Now, I can say that I know that I'll be having 16 divided by 25 multiplied by 1 all over 20, it will be 400 anyway. Let me just put it like that, because I will slowly divide 8 all over 25. Now, I can say that 16, okay, okay, now I can say that what? Multiply by 1 all over 2 raised to power and multiply by 25 all over 8. Take note of this very well. I know that this will cancel this. Here 1, here 2. I just cut off. Now, it means 2 times 1. 2 all over what? 20 multiplied by 20. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 20 multiplied by what? 20. Hope I'm not making any mistake. Okay, I'm not making any mistake. Now, for me to move on, I can say that here 1, here 10. Now, I think I'll be having 1 all over what? 10 multiplied by 20, which will be what? 200. 1 all over 200. Now, when we have 1 all over 200, hope I'm not making any silly mistake. Now, okay, now, just because of indices, let me go this way. Let me try to do some, let me try to show some manipulation so that you can understand what is an indices. I can express this as 2 raised to power 4, divide 5 raised to power 2, multiply 1 all over what? 5 times 4, powering 2, divides, which I can turn it to multiply by, that will be 5 raised to power 2, that is 25, all over what? 2 raised to power 3. What did I just do there? When it becomes multiplication, it comes out, From there, I can now say that 2 raised to power 4, 5 raised to power 2, multiplied by, here one divides, it will be what? 5 raised to power 2, and multiplied by 2 raised to power 4. Because 2 raised to power 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is going to be what? 4 is going to be 2 bracket of 2 bracket of 2, which is multiplied by what? 5 raised to power 2 divided by 2 raised to power 3. By implication, I know that this will cancel this. Since it's multiplication, there's no division there. And I know that this will cancel this. I know that one. And it will be left with 1 divides 5 raised to power 2 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3. Now, by so doing this, I think you should know that your answer will be 25 times 8, which is going to be what? 200. Which is going to be 200. Now, that is all about that. That is all about that. I'll be ending this video here. This can also be written as 2 raised to power minus 4 and 2 raised to power minus 3. Hope there is no any problem I created there. No, and no, and also no. Now, make sure you share this video, subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.